Hello, this is FG back with you for Anbennar. Picking up where we left off. We are about to take out a loan or two. That's unfortunate. Alright. We can take that later. Let us bring one army over here so we can deal with Endlebury. Oh, it's not entirely Endlebury, but you know, it's their flag. So. Additionally, we can send one that way. These guys can sit in Santhal, who are... Oh, they're still Istra. Okay. I'm just gonna have to slowly work my way sieging these provinces down. Yeah. Of course, I also have to, at some point, deal with the lovely Aldrasians. And... Okay, we are currently over. Although I'd like to potentially save some money. That's good for save money to start paying off some of these loans. So I don't really want to have a whole bunch of loans that aren't doing much. Shit. It's one that fell. Regiment costs is decent. Right. Valiumism is founded. Yeah, good. Sack of Terror. Sure. Alright, we're gonna have to fall back. Probably makes sense to knock Terror out of this. Take my 19 ducats and go home. Additionally, we need to start building that. This is why we build the backup forts. Ark Aldrazi has been sieged, presumably with the power of magic. AI decided that it wanted to ignore my zone of control. That's fine. It's all okay. Now we'll do general estates. That. Right here. Alright. go right there. Again. Is there some sort of illusion? It's not just one fort, it's 3. Oh, they blew that one up. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Again. Backup forts for the win. Withdraw from that battle. It's fine. You can move down to Istralor, and that's the Magisterium. How many men do they have in the bank? 64,000, only 6,000 in the field, 24,000. Need to work on recovering. Turn expense. Iron. It's kind of better than slaves anyways. Alright. Economically, we're doing fine. Oh. I guess Sesteran got dunked on by Istralor. We can do Port Munis right here. Oh no. These guys will get out. Give me cash. Neckcliff is a rump state? Question mark? Okay, so we do have ticking war score now. And for them... missed out on the ability to piece people out with enforce religion. Okay. It's the Dreadmire. Alright, what we can do right now is go to Conwell, force religion, give me your money. And we can go to Santhal, force religion, give me your money. Alright, that knocks... I should have done that before I fought that battle, but that gets rid of a fair amount of them. And we want to go and increase inflation. And we can also develop some provinces, make some extra tax money, tax meta meme, something. Okay, it's a good stack wipe. Okay, so for them, what kind of mana am I working with? 80. Revocation, illusion, enchantment, mass charm. Yep, that's good. Alright, the border is starting to be breached. We're gonna have to start slackening for manpower. Right. Okay. Yeah, we want a national supply limit. It's not... It's very helpful. Who is the Emperor? It's still Istralor. Yeah, I can't do that. Let's pay off on the big loans. Good. Be right there. I go to Istralor. Okay. Things are getting slightly worse over here. For Moonhaven. Okay. I think the Magisterium is gonna be second biggest troop contributor to this war. Good stack wipe. Alright, these guys. So I war with Indlebury can get out of the war. Treaty of Tordesillas. Magdalier out. Magisterium, give me some money, give me your war reps. Get out. Netcliffe. Out. Alright. So now the troop balance is much more in our favor. I shouldn't have clicked that button. Surplus. Alright. There. Okay, go here, here, here. Nice, head north, north. Alright, we got a new cat arc. Movement speed. These guys go this way. Alright. I think I can probably stop doing that. Here, here. Alright. What happened with these guys? Okay, they can go... Okay, what's an actual army look like? 27, 12, 14. 18, 12, 14. Okay, so those guys have lost someone at some point. Alright. 12, 14. Maybe I accidentally hit the consolidate instead of shift consolidate. Alright, what are we looking like? 15, 12, 14. These guys are supposed to be 18, 12, 14. Alright, now these shattered remnants can fight off them, I suppose. I have enough cannons to siege. That's good. Valiant Keep has been sieged. Bellicare, I'm going to siege that. And then Napes Bay also needs to be sieged. Alright. Castellarian culture is looking good. This can be Elikhand, or I'm actually going to convert these back to Maroldic. And additionally, we can go ahead and do this one. Yeah, this can go to Stone Dwarf, Elkahander, while these three can all be Stone Dwarf. Alright. That's getting done as well. We'll keep in Serpent's Marks and Steel Hill. Ardent Keep is getting converted. Alright. So that'll make 1, 2, 3, 4 full states. 1 full state of Maroldic, 1 full state of Blade Marches, 1 full state of Goblins, and 2 full states of Orcs. Alright. And we obviously want to usurp the Emperorship. These guys can... nope, not do that. And... just need support. That one done. Right. Righty. Slavery. No, let it go. The new Emperor. Such was... Anbennar means unity. Unity means Anbennar. Such was the dream of the Grand Summit of Arenthil, when mages forged a peace out of the squabbling warlords of the post-Jexian interregnum. That people of the Dameshead might unite, might choose peace over war, prosperity over bloodshed. But even from the beginning, that peace was laced with lies. Held together by only mages' might, it quickly devolved into the Wars of Rule, and then the Lilac Wars, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Now it seems one more such war has ended. A new emperor takes the dove throne, a new dynasty to add to all those who've contested it over the centuries. In Anbennar, Bonap I, Sil Elikhand, is presented with a crown and scepter, the same that once held by Rhiannon Sil Muna, the same once held by Lothane Sil Wex. The electors look on. They know all their fates if they would object. The Emperor's first order of business is to declare the emperorship hereditary, never to leave the Sil Elikhand line. The line shall show the Silmunas how it is done. And so a new chapter in the history of Anbennar and the history of Halan dawns. Alright. Alrighty. So it is time to send all of the troops back and figure out what to do with our army. Alrighty. Additionally, we want enable magisterium governance, and I would like to add a few electors. 12, 14. Alright, yeah, whatever. Alright, it is time to divide the military up and conform it to this template. 18, 12, 14. $9,000. 12, 14, yep. Give them a general. 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, go there. 4, come here. 18, 12, 14. 18, 12, 14. Now we ended up with properly sized armies. Somehow. Alright. Do this, and then this. Basically everyone is a heretic. Alright, let me take a look at the Empire. Now that we have seized control. Imperial, alright. What else? Oh yeah. I need to fix this. Improve relations. Dynastic actions. Already totally married. These separatists. Alright. That can come off. We want to improve with outreach to countries. And just do the role of orcs. The orcs are a very religious people, but after the death of their prophet Duke and son, their faith is shaken. We have two choices: expel them from our lands and never let them taint it again, or show them the like of Elgahet and the Delakaba faithful. Okay, yeah, we also want to... relations here. Alright, how bad is... yeah, it's pretty bad. Cantercourse can get a fort. Athfort can receive a fort as well. Okay. Does anyone else have the fun idea of rising up? Not appear so. How many imperial provinces are not under our control? Yeah, well, is there any bonuses to joining the Empire? What do I get? Construction cost, dev cost. Fort defense. Yeah, well, I guess I grant free city status. About... Oh yeah, I guess I don't really need to invite anyone to, what's it called? Be an elector. Yeah, we can go ahead and take reinforced costs. Okay, that's good, that's good. Elikhand. Yeah, it's every single province being converted. Well, we can give them 2 full states. 3 full states, sorry. This can only bode well. What are we looking at? Yeah, interest in diplomacy. Any free cities? Grant free city status. Varane. Probably wouldn't. It's fine. Catarata. That alliance. Gather works. The combined knowledge of Catarata would fill many libraries, yet we have come here as warriors, and we have little of it with us. If we were to send our scholars to our ancient homeland, we may be able to put that ancient knowledge to good use here. Grand University. Okay, that's fine. Caddis Enlightenment. Okay. St. Aldresia. Great Holy War. These guys offer military access. I don't think we can influence them. No. Have them transfer their trade power to me. And then also we can send them a gift. Being such a good little boy. Alright. Yeah, they are our ally. Dividends for glory. Good. That one. And these are all getting worked on. Oh boy, that one's bad. That'll be good. Let's build that one in New Corveld instead. Okay. Great. Okay. Ooh, Siren Bar formed. They do not want to be my vassal, though. It really sucks. I'd actually like that. I'll just do Influential Power Holder. I can imagine that the average Elikhand has probably a significant amount of Orcish ancestry at this point. Yeah, I'll do that. Spellbook, advancements. Yeah, we're doing that. Risks of trade, I do not care. Okay. Now, very interestingly, through my vassal, I have access to quite a few Great Holy Wars. No, you do want the tech. Great Holy War. Usavar, Sylvanar, Arnen, Napes, Pale, Spinar, Theranin. Alright, so one goes here, another one comes behind them, another one heads this way, another one's gonna head south to also help deal with any potential Arnen getting funny ideas. We'll go ahead and enforce religion on them. Sure, you can get in here. They should actually deal with Busalar. It'll be super helpful. At some point I should probably stop declaring war so I can, like, do my, missions, but it's a lot less fun than going on a crusade against everyone. What if I gave them objective? Not mean to fight that many at once. Good news. What? Yeah, we want a much better general, which we can get. Okay, yeah, they took worse casualties than me. Right, that is the cannon tech. that the cannon tech? Yes, it is. Alright, so our army should be about to hit quite a bit harder. By virtue of we have quite a lot of cannons per army. Do this. Reinforce. So in terms of forcing religion, not here. Yeah, we can force religion on Anbennar, though. Great projects. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Here, and those guys can head this way. Right, common-sided. Don't care. Troll. Yeah. Thank you very much. Alright, and... oh, no, it's Anbennar I need to siege. So for Aranan... kinda like Dostanor, to be honest. Spellbook. Nice charm. Plus to allow me to come force religion on him later. Regions, yeah. I'd like all of Darwin's falling in Dostanor at some point. Oh, that general died. Given our infantry, 6 shock's pretty good. We still have very heavily shock-focused infantry. Speaking of shock infantry, I think one of the nations I'm most looking forward to having a mission tree rework it someday is Tugundarak. Saw a lot of interesting ideas for them. Yep. 1 province worth of marchers. 4 provinces, or 1 state worth of marches, 4 states worth of Castellarians, 3 states worth of orcs, 1 state worth of goblins, 1 state worth of Hellenics. All of the monstrous races. Alright. Oh, we're a renowned necromancer. Not later. No. It's better than like being exploded. And that is the last loan. Hurrah! Got accept demand. Yep. I don't want to use that much mana. Mana's fairly valuable. You know what? Souls in. Alright, Lane Spinar. My lovely little vassal, or not vassal, but co-religionist. Okay, so Busalar. Actually like them to return those cores, potentially. So that is quite a lot of development. And as far as Ashy End, return that, and Force Religion, and money. Okay. Yeah. Definitely want the government buildings. Okay, so Force Religion. Force Religion. That, and... I don't really care about any of their alliances. Kedist Enlightenment. We have shown the way of Elkahed to some of Knorrians, and they have prospered from it. We need to continue our divine mission and guide them even more towards his glory. I'm gonna wait till I force convert Ashy End over, so they can get those conversions done. Okay. New Brethren. Pander Legions. Question. Yeah, so we just want any nation to be converted over. Here, and split these two in parts. Okay, so for Busalar, that, and then a little bit of cash. That fixes them up nice and good. I had vision on them for a second. Wondering where that was from. What that was from. There and then... Alright, head to Sylvanar. Napes Bay. These guys can come siege that back. Alright. What can I do? Yeah, Kedis Enlightenment. These are the problem provinces. Yeah, we're just gonna have to develop this. Actually prefer for the land maintenance modifier to go down. There and then Force Religion. And okay, we're good there. Good there. Have to develop this one a little bit. Napes Bay has been sieged. Force Religion. Eskin. Vernon. And Castaneath, don't care. Okay, looking good. Roots flock to the standard, unconditional surrender. Okay. Okay. Log. Silmora. Is that declaring Raj, Silver? I don't know. Who cares? Alright, so Sylvanar. Coming to the Faith. Give me your money. Ashiend. Force Religion. And these provinces. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have Charm. Alrighty. Excellent. And now we can hit the Kedis Enlightenment. Alright. Not have Gathering Knowledge. These guys can go sit in Corvel. Why not? How badly devastated are these provinces? Not much at all, actually. And Golden Age. It's just these godforsaken swamps. That'll be done. That'll be done in 16 months-ish. Yeah, that's fine. We can wait a year. Spend a bit less. I'll do the tax. Yeah, oh, yeah, sorry. Bring them up this way. Next tomb. Alright. Let's get rid of increased levies. Get rid of that. Get rid of this one. Old Vice. Alright. I'd say this age has been pretty good for us. And we can do the Great Gios. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Young heir, this can only bode well. And we also want to keep building until we run out of 2s. Let's do Anbennar and Anbennar. Senate up. Alright, combat width. I should probably double check that. 30. Alright. Golden Age horse breeding. No, we do not care. I might want those provinces at some point. Dusty Host. Yeah. Old Rome instead. Yeah. And now we can take our recovery speed. Yeah. A win. Oh. Alright, all of the cores are done. That's fantastic. Mage's loyalty needs to be 60 or greater. Yeah, that's fine. It'll go up. Cultural borders are reaching perfection. Suppose I could also expand the Marcher lands out a little bit more. I'll think about it. Okay, let's move up this way. Need more state houses, because of course we need more state houses. Or else will the politicians sit and do nothing? Changes everything. Right, how close am I to having... Okay. Need to do that. I could also... do that. Right. Impact Old Burnham. Alright, that should be... Oh. We now have the ability to become a beacon of knowledge, shining our light of progress through Ascan. We shall build a grand university filled with ancient knowledge of Keterata and new insights of Canor. Yeah, we can save those two for a little bit. Don't need to drill quite a bit. Okay. What I need to upgrade my magical infrastructure? Fort Mage. And Mage Towers. Could do 10 Mage Towers. Yeah, let's join the Empire. We'll do regulated artificery. Excellent. Yeah, we don't really need that. I'd prefer the conversion. Fight the guilds. Sires of the Flesh. Are these part of the Empire? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now what? A new golden age. Here begins the golden age of Elikhand, a beacon of prosperity and peace to the world. We shall build a realm of thousands of monuments, a realm of builders and a realm of knowledge. 10 regiments, 40% army professionalism, building practice. Balmire is a standing testament that magnificent construction is not just found in Keterata. Unfortunately, it now lies in ruins, a shadow of the glorious bastion it once was. Let us rebuild it so that we may give our workforce the experience required to construct this grand monument we have planned in our future. The merrier. Pyramid of Elikhand. The pyramid, on the outside, an extremely simplistic geometric shape, almost monotone in its sandy bricks. This facade, however, can conceal any sort of treasure or power. They are a testament to the ultimate authority of the one who built it. The sheer mass of such a structure, a sign of the strength of the government responsible. Any who hear of it may sigh in boredom of its simplicity, but any who see it with their own eyes will tremble and bow, humbled by the man-made mountain. Do that just so we get a little bit of extra spread. State Magical Thesis. Enchantment is legendary. Right. We want to continue doing this. And start building some mage towers. Let's borrow one of the generals. About institutions. Fuck. Click too fast. Let me actually fire. Try and get some younger advisors. Consort of the people. Yeah, this ruler is likely to be around for long enough for this to matter. Right. Getting to lose a bit of our edge. I do want the mage advisor, so I have to keep cycling through. Sure, we'll take the 4,000. Yes, 30 years old. Corvurian. I can accept Corvurian. We also need to save up money for that, and this needs to be 20 development, which is definitely doable. Fine development, alright. Building. I'll do that. Make nearly enough money. Sure. Commercial protectionist, sure. Alright, now I can do Symbol of Authority. We require a physical representation of our power, and our traditions tell us how the pyramids that we have built shall stand for millennium, as the ancient pyramids in Kedarata do. Oh, I want to save that for the next age. don't really care too much about a lot of any of these buffs. I can wait a little bit. Okay. Need more money. Trade ideas is what I need. Okay. In Bulwar and Keterata, great mages use the powers of magical orbs to enhance their magic in times of need. While the practice has become less common nowadays, that does not make it less efficient. Grand orbs mounted high upon obelisks shall reverberate their power across all of Ascon to be used by our own mages in the interests of our nation. Alright, so that is this one. Let's go ahead and get that built. Order of Imperial War Wizards. They seem trusty. And how many men does Gawet have? Not enough to fight me is the answer. Although, I should really get this mission done. Oh, I can't do that mission. Never mind. Fuck off. Okay, so now we need some Delicava friends. Just doable. Anbennar. And a third one can be Ibivar? Sure. Granted. Also do own subject countries instead. Oh, sorry. Not own subject countries. That's the wrong one. Allies. And then a 1 on subject countries. And let's go ahead and build a few more cannons up. That done. Valmeyer's built up. Alright. Sure. Alright, now it is time to go to war with the Wed. The Great Holy War. Holy War. This will cost us 1 stability, but I am honestly fine with that. Right, who else am I actually fighting? The Wesdam and the Magisterium. That's fine. Go deal with Crothanan really quick. Anbennar, come on in, help me out, buddy. Silverforge, come on in, help me out, buddy. As well, Guardport. Now, what I want is, number 1, I want you to hand all those provinces. All those provinces back. And then I want this. Fair treaty. Yeah, autonomy in Marhill. Excellent news. I won't actually use the manpower because we're in an active war. I'll do that. Oh, we actually won that battle. That's a little bit surprising. You gonna run to, buddy? Alright. More friends can join in. Oh, that's just because we gain favors so quickly. That makes sense. It's 1, 2, 3. Where's my other army? Oh, right there. Okay. And this one, we want to save money for that. Good. I'll take tech. No institutions. Let me go ahead and throw an advancement effort down there. Throw it here, and sure, on the capital as well. This can come off, because we're done developing it. This is just because I'm going to inevitably forget. Gonna need all of these guys' money to build myself a big old bunch of monuments. Alright. How's stack wipe? Just hilarious. The Ascani Sphinx. Sphinx, a cultural milestone and icon of our people, but a rather curious one. It is uncertain whether or not they truly existed, but nevertheless their features bear similarity to the Kets, and for this they have endured. To place one within our borders will show our reverence to the Kets for all to see, and such testaments to our faith shall be respected even to the non-believers. Alright, so here it's Diplo Rep and Splendor. Alright, that's pretty good. And our mission of conversion has been a rounded success. Now the true path to prosperity begins as we introduce the Canorians into our people and take away any animosity or doubt they may yet hold onto. A moment of glory has arrived as the fires of change sweep across Ascan. We stand ready to capitalize on this moment, to show the world our great progress once and for all. Political backstabbing and intrigue are behind us. Now is the time for decisive action. Alright. Our whole tunnel. Hurrah. Alright. Where's this? That's fine. It'll be good. That'll give me some all-power cost. Barashi drill. Okay. Should be over in 2 years. Mana-wise, we are maxed out. Illusion. Shadows in the Night. Help them out. Culture borders look good. Appropriate amount of all cultures. We're probably not. We might actually touch Korean a little bit. Oh yeah. Probably accept the stone doors at some point. Okay. Magisterium. Money. Give me money. Money. That's good. Welcome to the religion, friends. Alright. Come in. Only amount is here is... Who cares? Tiny Sphinx. We're working on that. Leadership. Alright. I should probably do something. Let me study with mages. Mutation. I don't do illusion. Good. Alright. go ahead and help our allies. How much longer? 12 months. What if I attempt to storm this? Should be enough to knock them out of the war. Yeah. All of their core territories occupied. That should be enough to knock them out. Along with force them to give me their lunch money. Alright, that's done. That's done. All three are done. Another assault. Yeah, no one's gonna care about that. Extending rule over to the Hellenics. Hurrah! 3 cheers for Elikhand. Etc., etc. Yep. Oh, this army needs to move that way. Elikhand are the legions. Drill time. Drill. There's a 4th army somewhere? Yes. I'm gonna sit right here and make sure none of our new friends get any sort of silly ideas about anything. Is right. That is a whole bunch of Dalakaba faithful. Alright. Urkel, Cosmand. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Excellent. Alrighty. We require a physical representation of our power, and our traditions tell it. Yeah, I already read that one. The obelisks of power are a magical masterpiece. They are the pride of every mage within our country, as an unbreakable link between their arcane prowess and our traditions of creation. The finalization of the Sphinx is a glorious sight indeed, a monument to Elikhand and our people. It stands as a glorious reminder to all who we are, and what great things we can achieve. Alright, so... Destruction time, all power cost. Yeah, we want Divine Right of Kings, definitely. Alright, additionally... Alright, where's my great projects? Map mode. Excellent. My resting place. The completion of a worthy pyramid, Entef of Wibbenot finally has a place... Sorry. With the completion of a worthy pyramid, I, Intef of Wibbenot, finally have a place for my body to rest. True glory has come to this nation, and I rest easier for it. While a geometric pile of rocks may strike some as unassuming, far more goes into it than many would think. Thousands of people must prepare tons upon tons of material. The finest stonemasons must carve each and every block by hand. Anyways, I'm rambling. My vantage point calls for me. Glory to Elikhand, may its founder rest. Okay. So mages need loyalty, and clergy needs loyalty. Sorry. Mage's influence. Fine. Mage's... yeah, I can do that one. Enough. Okay. Great project. Elikhand pyramid. Okay. What is our maximum? Pretty high. Not high enough, though. Favoritism. Maintain balance power. Black powder innovation. That one. I don't actually have stuff to make that one work. And... Nobles of the Wand. Advisor cost is really the only thing there that's particularly interesting. With up at the nobility, that's actually going to be a lot better for me. Religious culture, I keep. Get rid of that. Keep all the counselor privileges. Keep the magocratic administration. Brings me up to 89. Go, stay, go. This guy's terrible. Go away, go away, go away, go away. One can go to 4 siege is good enough to stay. Alright. So now we're just waiting for them to drill. Thanks, game. Alright, that's done. We are good. Is there... what was I saying? Never mind. I can't remember what I was saying. I don't know why you would try and take that from me. Orgy's loyalty is 60 or greater. Thanks, fine, we'll run. Yeah, let's go ahead and do an assimilation program. Make sure these are Linux. I'll get on board. Execute him for treason. Yep, enshrine the mage's peace. Leader maneuver. Alright. That one's being upgraded. Deploy the manpower on it. Conversion successful. Of course it is. Again, money is just the issue. Because I don't have enough control over my trade. Quality wool. Yes, more money. Take that. Like I said, we need to go with trade ideas. And here we want to transfer trade. And we want them to divert trade to me. And Obelisks of Power is the obvious second, given that it's all power cost. About Grombar. I wanted to fight Grombar. I could do it. Percent aggressive expansion. Castanaf, the capital of the ancient empire of Castanor, founded by those who remember their days in Keterata, or at least stories of their homeland. Like any good story, the ending comes close to the beginning, and thus the city shall return to the sons of Keterata. Alright, here goes my commandant. Let me get another cheap commandant. Yep, rid of them. Rid of the stone dwarf. Castellarian. Interesting. And we can do horse breeding. The horses we brought from Keterata are clever and strong, the product of many long centuries of careful breeding. Let us apply them in a special way to capitalize on these traits and make use of them to the fullest of their abilities. As military developments continue across Ascan and beyond, Elikhand's specialty military unit has proven to be its cavalry. Further building this military tradition of ours will prove fruitful. The only question is by what means should we do it? That's terrible. That's actually not bad, but I really would actually prefer a maneuver. Alright. So we can go ahead and ready to fight via blaring on Hide Guzzler. This Grombar is a little bit silly and doesn't realize what they've just done to themselves. Alrighty. Right, good. Alright. So for Grombar... Really? You don't want to know that treaty. Would you like to now? No. Alright. Still no. Total trade power's nice. Grombar. Please. It's unnecessary. You're engaging in, like, suicidal behavior. Just give up. Not that hard. Right, and they can go down that way. Trail here. Go there. I can do that. I can scrap at least a few of these forts. Stays. This one can go. That's fine. These three stay. This one stays. This one can go. One can go. One can stay. Did I got access to the stone army? Fascinating. Alright, still waiting for that. Let go of one of the good generals, but it's fine. Then get rid of him. That one's good. This one can go as well. Alright. Take it, and they know. How is the whole institution situation looking like? Jesus Christ. It's bad. Number of fake licenses. I'm gonna do that. Yep. Efficiency is good. Transfer. Alright, that's good. Transfer that. I was scared to... I think that might be more money. That one. Alright, Legacy of the Architect. While many argue about the necessity of the grand constructions we have undertaken, we remind them that Elikhand, who not only founded Keterata, but built greatness into it brick by brick. There is no greater glory than a monument that will stand for centuries. Even as the cities around them may adapt and evolve, it is a landmark not only on land, but on time itself. A reminder to all of the legacy they walk under the shadow of, and so long as these monuments stand, so too shall Elikhand. Alright, so they need an opinion of me of at least 100. Busalar. Capital has to be there. Let's take them off. Prove here. Prove here. And currently we only have one that's not of the correct religion. Right. Elikhand legions. Our people have long intermixed with the locals of this continent, and our ways have merged to create a new identity. This becomes clear when our armies march to battle, only distinguishable from the Knorrians around them by appearance, and the use of a sickle in melee. This embrace has made us dynamic. However, for our history leaves a few tricks up our sleeves. Alright, so I need 5 Rebellion provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tame the city. Alright, is there anything I can do to reduce the autonomy here? Slavery pays off. Right, and Alliance there. Not care. Silver Forge, Anbennar. One of these do I like more? Yeah. There's a trader. 30-year-old trader. I'm up to level 4. Okay, so that's 3. Who's the other one? Including Elikhand. Alright, we have a little while before we need to do that. Enchantment, Abjuration. Alright. Probably be productive to build buildings again. Right. Yeah, we can do that. Here, here, here. Central Corvaria. That's a good province. Is there any other big nations? Laurent would never ally with us. X-Class? 5,000 men. Pretty good. I want to scrap the Ibavar Alliance. I could. And we want Ryle Mount. What other ones? Northill. Which is right there. All right. Okay, that probably won't work then. Who else is a big boy that I would like to convert? Telgier? We can work on that. Ledger, country. Yeah, Busalar. Yarnrick? Try that. G. Clergy influence over 50. Sure. Real leadership. When Entef of Wibbenot was laid to rest so long ago, he left behind another command, this one secret only to the highest magical elite of the nation. His instructions were for a ritual, one to be completed in the final resting place he had once requested, to be used only in the nation's hour of need. With the fate of Iskan and arguably all of Canor in the balance, that time has come. With it, the time for higher guidance has arrived. Iskan is in chaos and my nation is in crisis. I have rested for over a century now, but that rest ends here. Elikhand calls to me and I shall answer. Some might call me a lich, but I am something far more capable. My flesh does not rot off me, for it has long since been preserved. My soul likewise is not corrupted by the foul energies one would associate with undeath. It is in fact burning with a passion for this nation. Many would mistake me for divine resurrection, but I am in fact merely a mummy. Alright, so we get some extra missions somewhere. Claims. Candor Legions. So we can do show them true power. Our magical power is unrivaled. It is time to make this fact more common knowledge so that no mage would be unwise enough to stand against us. Missions. Maybe they show up later. Okay. The Arnrick would be a good ally. Do need to pay that loan off. Yeah, Lex is an ally. Busolar is an ally, so that is 3. I'll marry them. Alright, time to talk to the merchants and take out the loans. Additionally, we'll pay off our other loan whenever we can. And we want to transfer trade from here. Yeah, I do not care. Please get rid of the slaves. Alright, and I can do that. That is going to be 5. Lex, X-Wes, Bjarnrik, and Busolar. That is cavalry, leather cannons. Bueno. Alright. Fine. Pay the money. Yeah, we need tech. Spy defections. No, don't care. Accept their gift, reject the demand. Alright. We can actually get rid of that. And we can use some money to do something productive. Probably... maybe pay some loans off. What's combat with now? 32. Let's actually go up to 20. We're not peasants. We can afford them. We can afford it. That done. Alright. Looking great. And... still get some more cores done. Yeah. They also do centralized monarchical bureaucracy, so I can start getting autonomy down quicker in some of these provinces. Cough, cough, Castanet. We'll go ahead and just pour these all up too. Why not? Alrighty. Impressing envoys, our monuments stand imposing over the Elikhand landscape, but there are so few yet who know of this. Let us invite foreign dignitaries to our countries and show them the magnificence of our works and of our faith. Alright. I thought that would do a lot more. It's fine. Maybe it takes a minute. No? Whatever. Yeah. In terms of who I would like to get rid of, Silver Forge, definitely, and maybe Wex. Alright. Maybe the Blood Groves are a thing. Ooh. Who's Arboron allied to? No one, but still kinda don't want to fight him. What time we're at? 2 hours. Is my truce with Gawed up? It is in a year. Already a lich, technically. Right. Trist isn't that much. Got a whole bunch of those. And here... let's do a Great Holy War. One will be to finally destroy the orcs and their heathenry. Although, now that we're at 2 hours... that done. Anything that is a core gets returned to them. Meanwhile, we go ahead and take provinces for ourselves. Love and be loved. Consort of the people. How much better if instead of doing that, we cleared offer and said, I want all of these provinces. That's better. That will be fine. Great projects. Work on that one. Alright, and then we would also love the money. We will take from them. These guys gonna head back home. State magical thesis. Hurrah! Alright. Oh, yeah, never mind. I do not want to do that. Let's pour that. Pour that. 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 In fact, let's actually go back. So what we want is this. That. So here, go to them and grant them that province. Then everything up to Seawall and Mammoth's Hall. Alright. Alrighty. And we will core that stuff up, and I will happily let our lovely little vassal do their own thing. And that, I think, is where I am going to end this episode. Next episode, we are going to go ahead and grab all of these provinces, these 5 provinces, off of the Goetti, so we can go ahead and do one of those missions over there, which will be the rebellion question, and whatever that is. And then this should be good. Literally next month, I think, actually. Autonomy, devastation, 4. Yeah, no need to do conversions because they're already converted. And last thing I'm going to do is, I guess, no, there's no need to accept the Heraldics, accept the Stone Dwarves instead. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.